I think we're rolling. Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. Tonight, you can see by the box cover art, we are playing one of the classic Super Nintendo games, as Louis sneaks behind us like a land shark. Super Castlevania 4, released December 4th, 1991, continuation of the Castlevania series. Landmark game in that series. Added a lot of new stuff to the game that you could not do on the regular Nintendo. Let me get our social media links posted real quick. I've got them ready to go. I just literally have to hit post to say that we are live. And we will get this show on the road. All right. So, you got your box cover art here. What do you think of that?
I mean, it sure looks cool.
Yeah, I do. Simon Belmont with his whip, some giant snake dragon things, a Medusa head, a skeleton, a vulture in the background. Looks like an undead knight maybe back there hiding kind of by the pillar under the vulture. Let's take a look at the back of the box. This is another wonderful one. I think this one's in Italian, I think. Yeah, Italiano Granzia. Valerio Solo. Hey, Dave, thanks for joining us again. Camping in the backyard with my son, but I'm still excited to see this. Watch us die a lot, because Castlevania was a hard platformer. So here you get you get the big backstory, which we can't read because it's in Italian.
Different language.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find these pieces of box art that are, all in English, that are decent enough quality to bother posting up to look at. But at least we got the screenshots here. So you got a couple of screenshots of in-level play. You get one of the bosses there. That's the Earth dude.
Now, I noticed this is Konami. Does it have the Konami code?
Does not have a Konami code.
Darn.
Yeah, there is no Konami code to help you in this game. Let's take a look at our instruction manual. So naturally we have the cover art repeated. Get your little thing. Congratulations, Konami Limited Warranty, table of contents. Evil lurks in the darkness, a 2-page story of what the hell is going down. Basically, Dracula's dead, but every 100 years he comes back, and this year, 100 years have passed, and a group of evil people bring him back to life. It's time for Simon Belmont to call forth the powers of good and kick some butt. So, you can see something down here in the bottom right already. It's a screenshot. It is color. I love it. I love a color manual. You get your how to play. It tells you get 3 lives. You have a time limit.
I wish those screenshots were larger.
I know. They're so tiny. I mean, the booklets were like this big, so it's not like they were massive booklets to start with. But it explains to you that this is the game that introduced like the password system. Actually, I think one of the other ones had passwords too. But
I know Lemmings does. I think
no, I mean one of the other Castlevanias from like the original NES. This tells you your controller layout. So Y swings your whip, B jumps. Your R button on top uses your special weapon like your boomerang and stuff. X and A and the L button up top do nothing. So you need a whopping 3 buttons in this game. Simon's found an ancient home left to him by ancestors, reveals his whip. His whip is awesome. If you hold the B button down, the whip goes limp after snapping. You can wave it around using the control pad. You can jump and press it and swing from ropes. This is a whole new mechanic that they introduced in Super Castlevania, which made it one of the more awesome ones. Here we've got an explanation of the levels and the bosses. Level 1, you got to fight some skeleton riding a skeleton horse. Level 2, you get to fight Medusa. 3, the Orphic Vipers. 4, you have the... It's a giant skull with a really long tongue that it kills you. Level 5 is the back of the box screenshot. You get the Earth Golem dude. Level 6 is the Dancing Specters. Sir Grokul in level 7, which is Undead Skeleton. The Monster, which is basically Frankenstein's monster. And then you get the Zarpf Bat in level 9. Level A and B. These are like mini bosses on your way to Dracula. So you get the Mummy, some giant bird-looking bro, and then Dracula himself. Explains your different power-ups, weapons, all the extra crap you're going to get in the game. A couple more not bosses, just bad guys that you're going to have to deal with running around the level. And you can see this had a place in the back to write your passwords, which whoever owned this booklet did write down a couple of them. Not that we're going to be using those. Mega Man had passwords. All right. And Rob, thanks for joining us there, Rob. Nice to see you again. So, Joe, if you want to roll us into this game, let us get into Super Castlevania 4.
Do you want to take part in playing this, or are you going to have me play it?
No, I think we'll let you... hey, Kendra, thanks for joining us tonight as we play one of the most excellent games ever for the Super Nintendo. Let's watch the intro. Let it go. I do. I think no save states to start. When you lose all your lives, I'll take a round. We'll see who gets further just for funsies. And then starting Wednesday, I'll let you save state things. And then hopefully on Saturday, we'll beat it. Even if we don't get to Dracula, I have a save state at Dracula, just so that we can show you endgame content here at the end of the week. So you get a nice chunk of exposition stuff here at the beginning. I mean, I tell you already, I like the graphics. Very ominous. Looks good, though. Boom.
I think this is one of the first games where they're using darker colors. But even then, they're still...
Yeah, there's still some color to it, but I think there are other games that had not the bright color palette. But this one is a pretty low-toned game, so yeah. 100 years forces you understand. His power grows.
So this is just what the box, the story, and the...
Yeah, this is pretty much the exact story that is in the instruction manual. I think this is what it says on the back of the box too, assuming that it was in English and we could read it. Consistently thwarted by the Belmont family.
So we're just a family of vampire hunters.
Vampire and
only
monster
hunting
hunters.
one vampire.
Well, the story background is they fought lots of different monsters and vampires, but Dracula's the one that they consistently have to go after.
I vaguely remember playing Castlevania on an emulator I had, but I don't remember which Castlevania.
Could you swing your whip in multiple directions, or just left and right? Because that's another big thing that this one introduced that was not available in the original NES games. In the NES games, you could only swing left or right. This one, you get the full range of motion.
I don't know. I think it was only left and right.
Destroy Dracula with his whip and courage. Restore peace, Transylvania.
So I feel like a whip isn't the best weapon.
But his whip is...
to use
amazeballs
against monsters, but
I mean that's the thing. Like, he gets the Morning Star whip, which unfortunately isn't quite as cool as the Morning Star whip in the anime that they just had out on Netflix most recently. So there you go. Your story's done. Go ahead and hit start. Let's get this bad boy moving.
You want me to just hit start?
Yeah. Ooh. Enter your name! Start again, yeah. The castle. It's a hell of a castle, isn't it? It's ludicrous sized. So there's your crappy starting whip. And if you throw it, yeah, and then you can move your thing and swing it around.
It's kind of entertaining.
It is. So you get 3 whip power-ups, right? You got your basic whip, your first Morning Star, which turns it into the chain whip, and then if you pick up a second Morning Star, it gets longer. Up and down on the things. And if you're on a set of stairs and you want to drop, just hold down and hit B while you're on the stairs and you'll drop behind them. And then R throws your dagger.
I enjoy that.
It's hard not to. Look at his hand. So hearts in this game are something that you're probably not going to be used to. In most games, a heart would be a life. In this game, the hearts are the number of times you can throw your special weapon. So a small heart is 1 heart, a big heart is 10 hearts, and that's how many times you can throw that dagger. And so begins the most excellent soundtrack. I love the soundtrack in this game. In fact, I guess it is kind of like the anime whip. When it hits things, they just flat, boom, explode.
Can I not?
Hold down and hit B, and you'll drop behind those stairs. And just jump back out of them. Oh, it's such a good soundtrack.
Come here.
Yeah, so when you're swinging it around like that, it's not as strong as when you're just, like, flat out swinging it.
Well, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, but the point is it gives you the ability to do things like that. And sometimes there'll be little creatures floating around that it's just useful to be able to hit through a wall and stuff. Taking advantage of the new graphics, we have the ability to drop behind things, which is very cool. We saw that also in Super Mario World.
So what's back here?
You do only have 320 seconds to finish the level.
Ah.
And that means get to and kill the boss. Like, if you don't kill the boss in your time limit, you lose a life. Which, it's not real hard as long as you don't dawdle. Like, the second you decide to be like, I'm going to stop and explore every little thing, then you'll actually have a chance at running out of time. The bats. I don't know what the flashy eyeballs on the gate there are.
I don't know.
Duck.
So I can't kill that thing?
No, you can. You have to hit it 3 times. Your boomerang took care of hitting it twice. Yeah, the skeletons do eventually start throwing things at you. And then if you go to the right, you'll find the first of many, no, down. Under that first thing, go smash the wall. So all the Castlevanias had a lot of hidden things in the stupid walls. Yeah, smash that last brick. Swing your whip around. There you go. Battle axe. Yeah, so that's one of the things. Yeah, a lot of bricks had secret stuff in them that you don't always need, but a lot of times you'll find the 2 and 3 stones. So currently you can throw 1 battle axe, and until that battle axe connects or goes off screen, you can't throw another one. But there are 2 stones that you'll find every now and then. One of them has a Roman numeral 2, one of them has a Roman numeral 3 on it, and that lets you throw multiples, 2 and or 3 respectively. You gotta go up. There ain't even a reason to go down. I know it dead ends. So here's, it lets you practice that. So you can hold up and hold down, and it'll give you more or less room on the chain. And then, yeah, you just hit jump to pop off of it. Oh. You missed. Hit some of them candles, man. You gotta get your Morning Star whip back. Hey, giant pork chop. Yeah, so there's 2 types of pork chops, which are actually look more like ham hock legs. The small one refills 1 life bar, and the big one refills... It might refill all of it, I don't remember. Hey, Morning Star. Oops. Hey, there's the long one. The long one.
Come on.
that battle axe. Throw it. Top R button.
No, not the battle axe.
Oh. You just have to jump and have your whip out like at the... You gotta time it right. Or do that if you can. Whee! You are fascinated by the swiggly wiggly.
Oh, that was almost bad.
So you don't have to jump out there, just jump up in the air straight, or get lucky and catch it doing that, I guess. There you go. I like that there's like backgrounds on your backgrounds in your backgrounds. Mm-hmm. Like there's
a foreground to the background.
Yeah, there's a nice feel of depth to the game that they just started being able to do in the Super Nintendo.
Uh-oh.
Come get you.
Through that.
Watch out for the head snakes.
Oh, they get hurt.
So if you turn around, you can throw your special, or you can do that, or you can throw your special weapons. Holy water makes like a fire on the ground.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, watch out for the flying horse heads. And they don't go away until you kill them. Oh, you ain't even hit the annoying part yet. It's coming, though. So here's where you kind of get your first look. Like, those windows look very sci-fi techy to me. And, you get that feel of Dracula as far as, like, the Netflix anime was concerned. He had the very futuristic kind of technology. Alright, so see those light-colored boards? If you hit one or jump on one, it will knock you down and kill you. And Medusa's kicked it out of you, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's if I don't die to the Medusa head.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, you got so lucky.
Go away.
Yeah, you're better off just hitting them. That whole whippy wally thing it works, but it's not the most effective way, yeah. It's more to use get the link on points where you have to swing and then get the candles. It is not what you really want to use to kill things. See? So there's gonna be another one, yeah.
Come on.
The number of times you hit those damn boards and almost fall. Lucky duck that you have not yet. Boss. So you have to kill the horse first by hitting it in the head, and then you have to kill the dude on top. Yeah, and not get hit by the fireballs. The nice thing about a lot of the fireballs in this game is if you hit the fireball with your whip or a weapon, it will actually stop the fireball. Kind of convenient there. Now this dude, watch out, he'll jump above you and stab the piss out of you. Here he comes.
I tried to get out of the way. No, can you... Stop.
You've died. Oh, it's brutal, isn't it? So the stopwatch temporarily pauses time. So if you want to use that, you can. Yeah, if you don't move forward, they are just going to keep coming. The Medusas are one of the most annoying things in the game, dude. Medusas are brutal. Because they do the up and down movement. And so it's real easy for them to catch you. And then they knock you backwards and onto these stupid... And this is always where you find them. You always find them when you're like platform jumping or on rotating things like this where they're just guaranteed to kill you 500 times. It's super irritating.
Forgot he existed.
There's the second one. What we got? Medusa heads are the most annoying thing in Castlevania universe. Sorry you're dead. Next victim, please. Yes, they are the most annoying thing in the universe. Alright, so the horse is easy to kill. And then as long as you can just keep hitting the dude, you'll be fine. Well, don't let the horse breathe fire on you. There you go. Now just beat the hell out of him. Now move. Beat the hell out of him. There you go.
Can I take his sword?
Now, what's a little weird to me is in Super Castlevania 4, so the original Castlevania, you had to like collect the body parts of Dracula in these bags. And then when you got the end, you threw them all in like what do you call those things with fires in them? A brazier. And that's what spawned Dracula. And now you just collect the orbs, and that's kind of like the end of the level. At the end, Dracula just pops up and fights you. So you get your cool overland map where you're going here. Very neat. Watch out for the hands in this level. They come out the ground. Also, this is the level with the leaf monsters, I think. Yep, there they are.
Oh, how do I kill them?
You just hit them.
Okay, he didn't die with one hand.
Yeah, some of them you gotta hit multiple times. That'll happen more and more as you go. Flying spiders, look out. So you gotta learn to throw those battle axes and that secondary weapon too. Because things like that where the spider's up in the air, you throw that axe at and you can get them at distance. See? Get him before he launches stuff at you.
So I don't... This definitely isn't the Castlevania I played.
Oh.
That's for sure.
Curious which one you did play then.
I don't know.
Armadillo. You gotta go down and around.
Oh.
I mean, it hit this one. Look at all them hearts. Rob says, Castlevania 2 is the one where you hunted the Dracula parts. Well, I mean, you know, I remembered it was in one of them. Come on. I got a crap memory. I'm shocked I remembered that much.
I feel like something's gonna roll.
I mean, that's a fair feeling. Ooh, you almost didn't make that jump. So anyway, here you've got a bright color palette while you're outside.
He's spawning randomly on me. Ow.
Too many enemies. Oh, they beat the hell out of you. Yeah, you're sticking around too long. You just gotta move on, man. You're not gonna make it much further. I feel some Medusas coming on. Platform jumping. Oh, the birds. Those are just as bad as Medusas. Not quite as bad because they don't, like, move up and down. I mean, they will kind of dive down, but it's not the same as Medusa, you know? Medusa's damn annoying. You need some health in a bad way. But health is not something this game gives freely, that's for sure. Death Frog.
Ow.
Death Frog. And that was you, baby. Hand it over. We're just gonna continue from your spot, though.
Dave says not getting all the candles is really getting to me.
Yeah, all the candles aren't necessary. I mean, they're awfully helpful. They are not necessary by any stretch.
I want to say I had the ability to whip up and to the sides, like an upside angle, but it
Like
wasn't
that?
this Castlevania.
I don't know. Lewis.
Just gonna avoid the bat.
Yeah, I got no reason to kill all the bats. I can't talk when I play. I'm terrible.
I mean, I can't either.
It's a real problem we have. It would help if the game wasn't so damn engaging. Ah, I didn't want the stupid dagger. Much prefer the,
I like
boomerang.
that. I like the bridge thing.
Yeah, the up and down motion. You rat bastard. You're a rat bastard too. Boss. What am I fighting? No, this is Medusa, isn't it? Chucking her little snakes at me.
Does she turn you into stone? Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, this is a lot.
Busted her.
It was a lot like the Medusa boss in Castle Crashers.
Let's see. Oh, we got a lot going on here. Okay, it's bothering me. All the barrels must be broken. Dirt. There's the old Diablo one meme. Wrong universe. Whenever I actually beat this back in the day, I should play it at some point. Yeah, I certainly never beat it as a kid. Oh, sweet. So there I got the 2 stones, so now I can throw 2 daggers in quick succession.
What was the hand thing?
A hand thing. And then these giant, like, mantis people. This is a hard level because you got the current that drags you. Oh, and the instant death.
Spikes.
Yeah. Good old instant death spikes. What's a platform without something to cause instant death?
Don't touch the red. The red is bad. The red is always bad.
I didn't touch it. Temporary invisibility, which isn't really invisibility, but the point is it's invulnerability, I guess. Stupid river.
Red makes you go faster to your grave.
I won't argue that.
Dave, after restarting the game gives you 2 power-ups almost right away. It makes me wonder why I even need the power-ups.
Yeah, I don't know. It does tend to throw your morning stars at you pretty quick after you die. I guess because it realizes how ridiculously difficult the game would be with just a normal whip.
You know, there's probably a challenge to beat the game.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, without any throwables and without your Morningstar whip.
I bet there's a... I bet on speedrun or something, there's probably a run where someone did it with just the, like, brown whip and never picked up an upgrade, but... I don't know. Dave says after death or continue, I mean. Eh. This is a cool level. Again, I love the soundtrack for this. Damn clay pricks. This is also the level, because of those clay dudes, you'll actually experience a lot of screen slowdown. As you break them, they split like 9 times.
I don't like those things, the snake, like, statues.
They're like you.
Oh, that's a secret.
Yeah.
Ooh, help.
Yeah, see, so I can throw 2 boomerangs at once now, which is kind of a big deal in game terms. Ah! Holy water's garbage. It's like the worst one.
I see why.
Yeah, see how crappy holy water is? And there's that screen slowdown I was telling you about. As all their little bits fly everywhere.
Which I guess I can understand. Like, we've had screen slowdown in a lot before. But with such a, I don't know, graphics heavy.
Comparable to some games,
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Especially with the multiple layered backgrounds and all of the textures going on in the foreground.
I do love it though. So there's like the green background, and then there's the white background. Then you got your white foreground, and then you got the clay. Like, it's a very deep game as far as like layers is concerned. Yeah.
Boss?
No. I'm pretty hurt. Even if I make it to the boss, I'm not gonna survive him. Especially, I think this is the level with the clay dude, isn't it? Or am I a level ahead of myself here?
Well, I mean, you've been fighting clay dudes.
Well,
so.
that didn't work out at all.
So do you know how many continues you get?
You know, I don't. I just don't remember. It might be one of those games where it's like you get 3 tries and after that you're bum out of luck. Or it could be unlimited continues. My guess is it's probably not unlimited. Most games were not so polite.
You probably could have hit that thing from below.
jump that time.
Oh, you can whip below you?
Yeah.
I like this level.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool level. Just a constant climb.
Oops.
Yeah, you know, you can't win them all. Look, man, if I make it to the end of the area, I'm happy. I don't need to get every power-up and candle in between.
Bat.
Yeah, I saw him.
That's cool. The way it has the water splitting off of this for the top ridges.
Hey, I made it to the top. I don't remember if this is... Just, oh, it's the merfolk. These dudes are pricks, too.
Did the Merfolk
drop
the ground from below you?
No, those were just areas that are made to drop. There's the stupid snakehead bastards. Die, you prick! Ugh.
It's a lot of hearts.
It is. I need health as an issue here.
Not enough hearts to make it worth it.
Well, the problem is there's a lot of these snake-headed dudes coming. What? Oh, no. It's health. Ah, god dang it. Not that health matters now. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I still got a life left. 2 lives even. Watch that damn water gun thing they do.
Well, I killed it pretty fast.
Yeah, it did. These damn things. Beats the hell out of me for it, though.
I remember, that was health last time. There you go.
Well, I'm better than I was when I got here last time, I suppose.
I mean, I guess that's an ability that makes sense for Merfolk to have.
It does, but it doesn't make them less of a pain in the nuts. Ooh. Yeah, I barely made that jump, didn't I? Yeah! Yeah. I like moonwalk backwards up the stairs.
What was that?
Mega Crush.
Ah. It's not what it's called in any other game, and we just...
But we know what it means.
Did you not see it cracking?
No. I don't think I can make that jump. Now I gotta go backwards. Well, whatever. Better backwards than dead. Frick. I guess I do have to go this way. Crap. Oh, hey, look.
Reset it.
Well, that's convenient. Really? Stupid.
Well, now you definitely can't make that jump.
You just gotta go back, I guess. Again. No! Ah, hell. This game's lucky it's good. Okay. Didn't hit the jump button in time, I think.
I don't know why you did that. It didn't work out last time.
Yeah, I don't know. Got no better explanation than I just
I was about to say, just waggle it around.
Just waggle it around. Ah, you're easy to kill. Oh, he didn't even drop hearts though. What a punk.
Burp was disgusting. It smelled like garlic bread.
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, we did have ravioli and garlic bread for dinner, so, you know, that makes sense.
You just use it as a ladder. More or less.
That's pretty good. Hit the ring and dump myself way the hell back down here. Oh, now you gotta play the rest of the level at least. Feel the slowdown.
I saw it when you were playing.
Yeah, it's definitely there, but that's really the only instance I can think of that I can remember that it happens is in this level. I mean, I'm sure it might happen in later places, but I think this is the only one where there's so many enemies at once because of the golems and the way they break down.
I can.
Hold on. The battle axe.
Ow.
I say just remember to go through the column. Bam. Super secret area.
Oh, what? Rude.
Hi, Lewis. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads or live streams. That is if you're on YouTube.
I'm just gonna ignore that dude.
Yeah, completely unnecessary to go back there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of slowdown.
Yeah, and the thing is
it doesn't last terribly long,
yeah,
so I think it's tolerable.
For sure, the clay golems die so quickly, and it's not like they're fast movers anyway, so yeah, it's really not, I mean, it's there, but it's not a slowdown that, like, hurts the game. Careful, you're gonna get crap dropped on your head.
Yeah. What was that?
One of the chunks hit you.
I realized the chunks hit.
Well, the chunks hit, and then they hurt you.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, hey, I mean, you know. You want me to do? Play the game for you?
You know, it's probably not the golems themselves that are slowing it down. It's
All the chunks of screen and things. Yeah, there's a lot of animation in there when they break apart.
Oh, yeah. This is the part I like.
Well, now you gotta try it. You can't kill that, but that bridge does fall eventually. Ha! Barely.
Oh.
Ugh! Man down! Man down! His animation, even when you see his legs move while he's walking, like walk straight or well, don't do that now. I think the graphics of this game are really top. There, walk into the thing there. Like as you see his back leg move into his foreleg.
And his arms.
Yeah, like it's just they did a lot of work to make this game look good, and you can tell, and because it looks good. You don't have to hit the jump button, just let go of your whip and you'll pop off right where you let go, basically. Oh, you got armadilloed, bro. It's basically an armadillo, right? I mean, that's what the little red ones are. I guess that's more akin to the fire guys from like Super Mario World that go around the
Sparkies?
Yes, that's what they were, Sparkies. Hell, I can't believe you remember the name.
I can't either.
I sure so didn't.
I saw them and that's what I thought of. I was like, oh, Sparkies.
I wonder if that's what they're actually called. I really don't remember. Sounds right, though.
If they aren't called that, then I don't know what I'm remembering Sparkies from.
I mean, we've played a number of games at this point. Could be from a lot of them. Don't jump on top of the Sparky. He'll throw you to your death.
That was handy.
Candle up there. It's like right behind the time. You can't hardly see it. Bam. What? You remembered me doing that? Some of your jumps seem like you barely make it, don't they?
Yeah.
You make it and you do your jump and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, and you barely hit the edge and it lets you grab it and you're like, oh, thank God.
Like right there.
Like you're barely on that thing at all. That's not worth going over there. Hey, you've made it as far as I did. Have fun with these stupid little bastards. Remember, yeah, so remember the ceiling falls here. You want to let that finish. Yeah, there you go. Eyeball.
Oh, it still didn't die.
Yeah. You gotta hit it a couple times. Or I think your boomerang kills it in one shot.
It seemed that way.
Hey, fire horse thing on wall. There's a little slowdown there.
The water particles.
Oh, come brushing onto you.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a lot better on that one than I did. Good job, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, see, sometimes your whip will kill those fireballs that things shoot at you. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. The dagger's like the worst one. I told you those merdudes suck. If they're alive long enough, they shoot that little water gun thing, and And it just jacks you up. There you go. I mean, yeah, it's 3 of them and then they stop. Still only losing 3, that ain't bad. And you got a health right here. We know a health drops out of that candle at this point. Hey, nice job. Oh no! Ah, you missed it.
Every other time I've walked upstairs, it just walks up them. But that one, it doesn't walk up them. It just avoids them.
It avoids them. Get him, Boomerang. Or not.
Ow.
Ugh. Makes quite the ugh.
Screaming.
So you get your health at least. Nice jump. Skillfully done. Push that up button.
Oh.
Yeah, just let it go away. Alright. Let's not die to the merfolk again.
It was bogus.
Apparently it is infinite continues though.
At least it seems that way.
Sure does.
Bark, bark.
Yeah. Well, one of us made a loud noise. I mean, I did. I know it was me, but... Ugh.
I don't really use the, I don't know what to call it. The whip.
The wiggle waggle?
Yeah.
I don't like the wiggle waggle because it takes forever to kill things doing that way.
Well, don't kill him. You don't ever use that for the candles either. I mean, you do, but rarely.
Don't use it if you don't need it, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like that. You can't do the up and to the side thing without moving. But, oh well.
Yeah, small things to complain about. Bam. That full pork chop is awesome. Die, little man.
I don't really like this part of the level.
Why is that?
I don't know. But I don't. I don't like the way it looks. Like the textures are very hard on my eyes. At least the foreground, like the way it's all overlapped and it's very sharp.
I can see that, I guess.
I like the next part though.
You just like this water area.
Yeah. Although I also really like the cooler colors like greens and blues. I don't know how that didn't hit you.
Yeah, neither do I. blind luck, I suppose. Bum, bum.
So what's that?
The 2
Yes.
lets you throw 2 boomerangs.
Okay, and then
And the 3 lets you throw 3, yeah.
Alright. I haven't been paying attention to the top right.
Yeah, I mean, the game isn't super generous with those stones either.
You did it again.
Ah, brutals, just brutals. I was doing so good. Damn thing. Well, you beat the first boss. I got us past Medusa. Level 3. I can't remember if this was the level with the clay dude or the double-headed snake thing.
Seeing as there was clay dudes that we had to fight.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
pretty sure
assume-
this is clay dude. But, you know, I mean, we could go back to the instructions and check that, I guess, but that's too much.
I used the waggle. Yeah, it is not worth getting on that dude's level to fight him.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What? Pray tell.
I'm gonna look up to see what the Sparkies are.
What they're called. If they're called anything. Pains in the nuts. Alright. So, we're back to where we keep dying, which is the merfolk area.
It's one of the abilities in Kirby.
Sparky.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the electric one.
yeah. It's called Sparky. Oh, yeah. Super Mario. They're called Lil Sparkies. That's the Lil Sparky.
Yeah.
Yep. The little fire dudes that... There they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sparkies. That's a little Sparky, I believe. That's the big Sparky.
Alright, this is where we actually continue to die. So let's see if we can avoid that today.
That's not Castlevania, that's Mega Man. I tried to find out what they're called in the Castlevania,
Ooh!
and instead of pulling up pictures of it in Castlevania, it pulled up pictures of Mega Man.
Hey, I got there. Oh, I got here before, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I
I did not.
forgot, I guess. That's right, this is where I died, isn't it?
You can't seem to do those jumps.
Hey!
No, you got past this.
Well, I got to this at least. Not sure where I died at afterward.
I want to say it was here.
Oh yeah, I fell. I remember now. If he gets close enough, I can actually hit him. Oh, he threw a bunch of hearts. full-on big hearts. Pretty sure we're getting near the boss on this level. Oh, you pricky raven bastard.
You were losing a lot of health to him.
Birds!
The birds are pretty easy to kill with
Whippy whip.
yeah, the waggle whip.
The waggle whip. Pretty sure it is not called the waggle whip, but it's as good a name as any, I suppose.
Pretty sure it wasn't called Jeffrey either, but...
Fair point. Oh, hey, boss.
It's definitely not called Mega Crush, but...
So yeah, this is the Viper dude. This is I'm gonna die. Well, the fire guy, not too much of a problem. Ooh.
Until you get hit by him.
Well, I mean that fire guy. Oh, you bastard.
I mean, he keeps hitting you to a relatively safe point.
Yeah, I'm getting lucky on that front.
I think that's the fire dude, yeah. But I say, you should be fine, just time it.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-dum. What? I love the sounds in this game. It's great.
So you said?
So
It is 10:01.
All right, well check that out. We got to stage 4, playing together. So we'll might as well save state.
Hit load.
Well, okay, it's saved. I must have accidentally pushed B and reset it. So that's it for tonight, guys. Wednesday night we'll be back with stage 4. So thanks a lot for watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have a good night.
See you guys.